Today we're gonna ask Otaro which side in the U.S. politics, the right or the left, is influenced by demonic forces. I come from a different school of cartomancers, and I don't care about right or left. I just care about what the tarot tells me. Here is the left, here is the right. Here we ask the tarot about which side in U.S. politics is influenced more by demonic forces or dark forces, either the left or the right. Here on the left we encounter a collective force, a movement defined by union, mimicry, and shared influence, but steeped in disorder and unresolved tension. It's a post-political entity where debates echo without resolution and accusations replace the truth. Victory and failure within this group are not guided by virtue or justice, but by tactical maneuvering, ambition, and strategic illusion. Merit is meaningless here. Outcomes are arbitrary, determined by shifting alliances and the manipulation of appearances. In this world, weakness is framed as a moral power, and vulnerability becomes a social weapon. Members subtly mold each other's behavior through tone, gesture, and silent compacts. This is a faction that thrives on deception, not through direct confrontation, but through symbolism, spectacle, and false promise. Moral erosion. Individuals once elevated now cloaked in corruption, their outward dignity masking inward decay. This is a movement of charlatans, illusionists, who craft passing wonders that dissolve into delusionment. They do not seek truth or change, only the preservation of image, even as they fall deeper into self-made labyrinths of falsehoods and despair. Opposite them stands a movement of judgment, structure, and assertion. These are individuals who wield law, tradition, institutional memory as instruments of control and identity. They believe in authority, in drawing lines, in defining and defending, yet their certainty can become arrogance. This group operates under the influence of the sun, brilliance, visibility, and ambition, but also vanity and seduction by surface. Cloaked in gold, they pursue riches and refinement, mistaking luxury for success and acquisition for truth. The flaw is not ignorance, but a kind of willful blindness. They act without full vision, underestimate adversaries, and waste their talents chasing illusions and grandeur. Still, they are creators, much as judges, capable of turning vision into action, dream into consequence. They forge paths where others hesitate, yet remain haunted by betrayal and disappointed expectation. Distrust lingers in their ranks, for they rarely receive what they believe they have earned. This movement now stands at the crossroads of opposition, a meeting point of conflicting energies. At this point, This is not just a struggle between two groups. It's a confrontation between illusion and judgment, cunning and law, decay and authority. They are facing the limits of their own creations. The left is more influenced by dark forces because they thrive on false appearances, the manipulation of perception. They bind captives not with chains, but with illusion and temptation. These are individuals who have fallen from grace, engaged in hidden agendas, deceit, and cunning behavior. Mirrors that spiritual bondage. You have a collective complicity here. They influence each other through tone, appearance, and indirect manipulation. This is the sign of voluntary enslavement. This is a group that is devoid from moral or divine law, a realm where lower passions govern and virtue is discarded. The right side, while they may fall into hubris, their path is still structured, solar, grounded in the possibility of redemption. They err through excess and misjudgment, but they do not worship the lie. They are deceived by it. That's the big difference between the left and the right in the United States. The left worships the lie, the illusion. The right are deceived by it. That is all.